Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Today, and today I'll be talking about foundation. I was gonna do a highlighting and contouring updated video, but then I decided to split this in two and do one about foundation and one about highlighting and contouring, since I'll make this a bit more beginner friendly and go in depth about each one. So this is gonna be a two-part video. It's gonna be first foundation and then second the highlighting and contouring. So let's get right into it. Okay, first thing first is about color matching and undertone. So when I say undertone, like the surface of your skin is the skin color that you describe your skin to have, like dark, light, olive, etc. And then your undertone is the color underneath that surface. So that's what I mean about the undertone of your skin. So yeah, you can have the same skin tone as someone else, but different undertone. And what I mean by undertone, it can be neutral, warm, or cool. Warm meaning your undertone could be yellow, peachy, or golden, and cool meaning it could be pink, red, or bluish, and neutral meaning it can be a mixture of both. And in order for you to know your undertone, you can do the vein test, which I won't even get into that because I find that very confusing. It says something about if your vein looks blue, you're cool, and if your vein looks green, you're warm. Bro, my vein looks blue and green, like, so I won't even get into that, right? For me, I use the jewelry trick. Like, if you look more radiant and glowy and nice in gold, then you're warm undertone. Then if you look radiant and glowy in silver, then you're cool. If you can rock both, then you're neutral. And when I say looks better, I don't mean like you prefer gold or silver, but you look more radiant, like you stand out mostly when you're wearing gold. That's what I mean. So that's one thing that's one way you can tell your undertone. Other ways is like what color suits you best, like blues and stuff, know your cool. But those are so confusing, so I'm not even gonna get into it. If you want to know more about that, then you can Google how to know your undertone, and a lot of articles will come up. But for me right now, I don't want this video to be too confusing because, as I said, it's beginner friendly, so I won't even bother get into that, and I'll just stick with the jewelry trick: gold for warm and silver for cool tones. So yes, I personally think I look better in gold. Silver just make me looks very dull, so I guess I can classify myself as warm because I'm more yellow undertone than red undertone. Mac used to match me as a, well, mostly, I don't know, I think Mac foundation is a little bit, it's not really right. Something about it not right. Because for their warm undertone, I can't wear the warm undertone, I have to wear the cool undertone. So I think there's stuff like, I feel like whatever they say cool is warm, and whatever Mac says is warm is cool. So now you figure out your undertone, and if you're neutral, you're cool, you're warm. Now you need to match your foundation, get your foundation. And there's all different types of foundation. There's powder foundation, liquid foundation, all different kind of foundation. But you need to figure out your skin type before you buy a foundation, or get a foundation, wear a foundation. You can either be dry skin or a skin combination skin. If you're dry skin, you're gonna need a more hydrating foundation. If you're oily skin, you're gonna need a more mattifying foundation. If you're a combination, I'll think you're mostly dry around the perimeter of your face and oily in your T-zone. So for you, you'll get a more hydrating foundation and a more mattifying concealer. But we'll get into that one. So now that you get your undertone, the type of skin you have, is to match your foundation. Matching your foundation, it varies on where you want to match your foundation to. If you want to match your foundation to your chest or your neck or your face, then that's fine. My neck is the darkest part among my face, my chest, and my neck, right? So my face and my neck is slightly the same, but my face is a little bit darker. So what I do, I normally match my foundation to my face and bring it down to my neck, so it would, it won't look as dark if I match it to my neck. If you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, color matching. When you're color matching, so for instance, you're in Sephora and you're color matching to buy a foundation or stuff, I would suggest you do not, and I repeat, do not buy the foundation on spot unless you already use that foundation and you know it works for you and it's something that you love, then go ahead and buy it on spot. But if it's the first time you're buying this foundation, I would recommend you not to buy it on spot. Ask for samples. I know Sephora gives samples, MAC gives samples, Macy's Pennies Macy's gives samples, and I think JCPenney gives samples. I know that Drugstore, of course, don't give samples, and Ulta doesn't give samples, because I asked a lady in Ulta and she said she don't give samples. But if they do give samples, ask for a sample. Do not buy the foundation on spot, because those lighting will trick you. You will get the foundation, you know, they test it on you, it looks so nice, and then when you go home, you're like, but this foundation don't look good on me when you wear it, you know. So get samples, because there's so much thing can go wrong when you just buy a foundation. Like, just trying it right there on spot, you will never know. So get samples. Let them test 3 different foundations on your skin, and get the 2 that is closest to your complexion, and try them. Just get the samples and try them. It won't hurt you. You're not paying for it, so it won't hurt, right? And because, to be honest, you can buy that foundation, you come home, you realize, okay, it's not your undertone. It fits my skin, but it doesn't make you, like, give you that, you know, it's just like, you know, like, so, you know, because foundation may look like your skin tone, but it's not your undertone, and because of that, it makes you look dull. So when it's your undertone, it gives you like this, it just makes you look, whew, like, I don't know, what's the word? But you know the word I'm talking, so I'll do my expression then. Right? You don't want to buy a $6 foundation when you come home, you realize, oh, this doesn't match me. This is not my skin tone. You know, it creases in my smile line. It doesn't sit well on my skin. It doesn't keep up. It's supposed to be long wearing, but it's not long wearing. It oxidizes. And what I mean by oxidizes, if you put it on right now and it's nice and it fits your complexion, by a couple of hours it gets darker. So you need to get samples in order to test those things, to know what works for you, and if it doesn't work for you, then if it works for you, then you go and buy. Like for me, I got some samples from Narz, the All Day Luminous and the Sheer Glow, and I realized both works for me. I love them. I really love them, but I prefer the Sheer Glow, and I'm gonna get the Sheer Glow because you know, it's my first time using it, got the samples, and I really love it, so I'm gonna get the Sheer Glow. So get your samples, guys. Get your samples. Get your samples. So now you have your foundation that you like, right? And fits you perfectly. Not probably perfectly, but as close as possible it can be. And you're ready to apply it to your skin. First thing first, you need to prep your skin before you put on any foundation. Ensure your face is clean, cleanse, and treat your skin. Also, guys, I know us dark skinned people don't really think we need screen protector. That's so funny. Anyway, I know us dark skinned people think we don't need sunscreen, but we do need sunscreen. Like, this is what caused the dark spot, is when we pop a pimple, we go out in the sun and then the sun burns. Wear sunscreen. It doesn't matter if you're dark skin, light skin. It doesn't matter if it's summer or spring or winter, wear sunscreen to protect your skin from the sun. Okay? Alright. Then you're going to moisturize. It doesn't matter if you're dry skin, oily skin, combination skin, you need to moisturize. Like, I know a lot of oily skin people be like, oh, I don't moisturize because I'm so oily. No, you need to moisturize. Your face needs moisture. And there's moisturizer for all different skin type, for all different problems. There's everything for all different skin types. So yeah, so after you moisturize, now you're gonna prime. This is a topic that some people say they don't do. Some say, okay, I have to do it. For me, I personally, I see difference. Some primers I don't see any difference when I use it. Some I see. And as usual, there's different types of primers for different type of skin types. So you have hydrating primer for dry skin, mattifying primer for oily skin, and then primer that has a silicone base that gives fill in the pores. So if you have large pores, there's a primer to fill in your pores. If you have texture skin, there's a primer to make your skin feels smooth and nice before you put on the foundation, to help with the application of your foundation. Another thing, you need to check the base of your primer and your foundation before you do any application, because it can be water based or oil based. And for me, let me give you an example. I was doing my makeup one day and I was using primer that I've never used before and a foundation, and I didn't read to see what kind of base the primer was. So when I apply my primer, I apply my foundation, and when I was blending, I realized, okay, this is not blending. All the foundation is doing is moving up and down. It wasn't settling into my skin. It was just moving as I blend. And then I was like, let me just look. When I looked, I realized my primer was oil based and my foundation was water based. And you know, oil and water doesn't mix. Like the oil is just gonna go on top of the water. So that caused my foundation to be like sliding all of my face instead of you know, blending nicely and just settle into my skin. Always check to see the base of your foundation and your primer before you apply anything. That goes for every makeup, every liquid makeup you put on your face. So concealer and stuff, you prime your skin and now you want to apply your foundation. Okay, I am going in the steps that I normally do my foundation routine. So now I would color correct. I'm not even gonna get into the complicated part of it. I'm just gonna give you the basic part of it. So for color correcting, is just targeting issues that are going on with your skin, like the redness, dark circles, dullness, dark spot, etc, etc. So for dark circles and dark spots, hyperpigmentation, you use a peach or orange concealer or powder, whichever one your character is, to cancel out those areas or issues, I should say. And for redness, you use a more green concealer. For if you want to look more brighter and your skin looks dull, you use a lavender or yellow concealer. So yeah, that's that. For me, I mostly have dark circles. Well, do I have dark circles? I mean, I have under eye circles and some hyperpigmentation around my mouth and some dark spot like acne scars and stuff. And this ugly one, this is, I don't know, like this was a blackhead and I decided to pick it, and this is what happened. Don't pick your pimple, guys. So yeah, for me, I would use a peachy oranges concealer. Let me say this too, the darker your skin tone is or the lighter your skin tone is, the lighter you will go. So if you're deeper than me, you should do a more orangish, more orange concealer, and if you're lighter than me, then you go peach. So you understand what I mean? So the darker you be, the darker the color is gonna be. The lighter you be, the lighter the color your correct color corrector should be. That's that. I hope you guys get that color correcting kind of thing and you just cancel it, because sometimes when you just go over with your foundation without color correcting, it makes, like, if you have hyperpigmentation around that area, look a bit gray. So I like to color correct before I go in with my foundation, just to make everything appear nice and just you know what I mean. So one more again, peach / orange is for dark circles, hyperpigmentation, under eye circles. Green concealer is for redness, and the lavender concealer is to make you look brighter or dullness, and the yellow one can also be used for dullness and to even your skin tone. So that's that. After that, no, I would apply my foundation. There's different tools to apply your foundation. You have a brush. I like to use these brushes, something more sturdy, you know, more dense, so it gets the application really nice. Then you have the stippling brush. The stippling brush that is for liquid. It's kind of dense, and for me, my favorite tool to apply my foundation is a beauty sponge. I'm currently obsessed over the Eco Tools beauty sponge, and I got this for $6. Yeah, $6. They have the package that sells for $9 that comes with another small one. So yeah, and yeah, so that's it. I think I covered everything. If you have any questions, please put it in the description bar and I'll answer it. Anything you don't think I explained properly, I'll just put it in the description. Just put it in the comment bar and I'll reply to you guys. Since I explained all of that, now I'm going to show you my foundation routine, and then after that I'll explain my contouring and highlighting routine. Okay? Alright. Okay guys, so I already prepped my skin. I have my moisturizer and everything on. So now I'm gonna prime my skin. I'm using Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth Primer. And this primer says it visually blurs tones, imperfection, and smooth line. And this is oil free. Now I'm going to color correct because you can see all these, you know, dark spots and hyperpigmentation that I have and stuff. So I'm going to use my Anastasia cream contour kit, and I'm going to use this peachy shade to mix these two together. It's not coming up as the true color, but yeah. And I'm going to use a brush just to put this on. I think my camera is a bit too light, so let me go and change that. So yeah, I'm going to put this all over. And this is a more glamorous tutorial. On a regular day I want to color correct, but if it's a glam night then I'll color correct, because sometimes I love to see my imperfections showed underneath my foundation. So I look crazy. I'm going to use a damp beauty sponge, and this is Real Technique, to blend this out. I've been doing this trick recently because my nose, it tends to not hold foundation well, so I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer on my nose, and then I'm going to blend that out. Okay, because I have oily skin, my smile line tends to crease and my nose area tends to get very oily. So I've been seeing this trick where they set these areas before they apply the foundation. I know they always say don't apply liquid onto powder, but I've been doing it and it works. So I'm just gonna set my smile line. So now that's finished. I'm gonna do my brows, then I'll be okay. So my eyebrows are finished. Now I'm gonna do my foundation. I'm gonna be using some samples just because of the sake of the video, and I tell you guys to get samples, so I'm gonna use my sample. And this is the All Day Luminous foundation from Narz, and this is in Mocha. This is a yellow undertone foundation. So it might look a little bit too yellow on camera, but I promise it's not. It's not in person. Just on camera for some reason. So I'm just gonna apply this to my face. So now I'm gonna use my Eco Tools blending sponge, and this is damp, like this is really wet, and I squeeze out the excess water. So always wet your beauty sponge before you use it to apply your foundation. So I'm gonna blend this out. I don't know why it comes up so yellow on camera, but it's not in real life, I promise. And you're gonna see in the end that it's not. Okay, so I'm gonna do my highlighting and contouring, and then I'll be back. Then I'm gonna add some blush. I'm gonna apply Cinnabar from Lafemme. At this time, because my face looks so powdery and I want everything to just sink into my skin and look nice, I'm gonna go in with my Fix Plus, MAC Fix Plus, and I'm gonna spray my face just to make all these powder melt into my skin. Before my face is fully dry, I like to put my highlighter, and I'm gonna use Wet n Wild highlighter in Crown of my Canopy. Okay, so I did my eyes and my lip gloss and stuff. I had some lashes, and these lashes from I'm gonna put the link to where I got these lashes from. I really love them, they're so beautiful. And yeah, so I'm gonna set my face now with my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup setting spray. This is a long lasting setting spray. My Fix Plus was just to hydrate my skin and melt all this powder. No, this is gonna help my makeup to last all day. So I'm gonna use this. So yeah guys, this is the finished look. This is my foundation routine. Don't forget to check out both videos if you're watching this one. I don't know which one you're watching, but don't forget to check out both videos. I did 2 series. So yeah guys, I hope you guys like it. If so, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up. Comment below and let me know what you guys think about this video. And yeah, take care and I'll see you in my next one guys. Bye. We like to party.